Go live.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my persuasive speech for Comms 101. Today I have my brother, mother, and stepfather currently here for an audience. I apologize.
Oh, gosh.
The United States prison population consists of 1.6 million prisoners, according to the United States Bureau of Justice data. According to Rolling Stones magazine, 40,000 of those are due to marijuana arrests. With the U.S. average inmate costing $80 per day to house, food, medically treat, and take care of these prisoners, that equates to over $3 million per day related to marijuana arrests in our prison system currently. So that could be a lot. By removing the misdemeanor marijuana laws within criminal codes, it will allow for less taxes to be needed, reduce prison populations, increase revenues when legalized, and allow for stricter punishments for illicit marijuana that is sold by post-legalization, which I will explain later in this speech. With being inside of law enforcement for over 8 years and having personally arrested individuals for marijuana possession and distribution charges, I encourage you to consider options of legalization of marijuana. By legalizing simple possession of marijuana, you will see a large decrease in the national prison population, a reduction of harsher illicit narcotics nationwide, and increased revenue. Recreational marijuana is legal in 8 states currently. Colorado has raised over $8 million in taxes with no known incidents in the past 4 years of legalization. With marijuana revenue over Colorado soaring with $125 million of profit for legalized marijuana, recreational marijuana would be wise to legalize. Recreational marijuana allows for you to possess up to 1 ounce of marijuana, which is approximately about this much right here. It's less than my fist. It's probably right around what my finger would be. Take Colorado's law, for example. So for the past 4 years, 1 to 2 ounces, which is right around what my finger is, 1 to 2 ounces is $100 fine, and there is no prison time. It's like intoxication in public laws. 2 to 6 ounces is a Class 2 misdemeanor, which is only punishable for up to 15 days of jail and a fine. 6 to 12 ounces is a Class 1 misdemeanor and punishable for up to 364 days in jail. And anything more than 12 ounces, which is approximately, this is actually about 16 ounces right here. It's about a pound of marijuana. This brick shown in this photograph. As you can see, the hand of the individual holding it. Many citizens are ill-informed with the thought that marijuana would be completely legal. It is not. It is regulated. It is controlled. That is very different from what individuals believe legalization of marijuana consists of. Point 2. Drug-related prison population and charges in Colorado, surprisingly, not really, have dropped 23% in the first 2 years of legalization in Colorado. Now there is physical research related to drug charges, not only just for marijuana, but for cocaine, heroin, crack cocaine, and other illicit narcotics, dropping 23% in the first 2 years of legalization of marijuana. This is directly related to severing the ties between illicit narcotics dealers and marijuana smokers. When you do not have that particular tie, as we all learned in DARE from our little DARE officers when we were children, marijuana is a gateway drug. And because it introduces you to illicit drug dealers, you're more likely to do higher level narcotics. There are more than 80% less possession charges of marijuana in Colorado at this current time. Imagine the judicial aspect and how much time it reduces from the court systems by removing simple marijuana possession from the books. It reduces the judge's times from having to deal with all of these small issues and allows you to deal with larger issues of more crimes of passion and anger and hatred. And that would be very good for our judges so that we wouldn't have things slip through the cracks as sometimes they do. And the third point and final point is that revenue in Colorado has soared, as I mentioned earlier, $125 million of profit and $8 million of taxes. Tourism is at its all-time high in Colorado due to the various marijuana tourist farms as well as hotels that you can do happy hour and try the different types and created flavors of marijuana. If other states remain without legalized marijuana, the states, specifically Colorado, will continue to be champions of marijuana profits. So I'm not sure why other states have not jumped on the wagon of legalization of marijuana, because it would benefit them by their revenue, their tourism, and also by reducing the overall drug-related charges in their states. The research presented today clearly proves that by legalizing simple possession of marijuana, you will see a large decrease in the nation's prison population. And as I mentioned earlier, it's $3 million per day to deal and to house and to feed the individuals related to marijuana, simple possession, and or drug trafficking related to marijuana. So go out and tell others about the research you have learned today so that you can better educate our neighbors about the overwhelming benefits related to legalizing marijuana. Thank you.